Howdy, y'all. We're here with another amazing day profile. We just got back from the Collecto Maniacs case tournament. My boy Dante here got first place. And what were you playing?
I was playing Brave Eldlich.
Very original. Okay, let's get into it.
All right, so I had the 2-of theory today. All right, so a lot of 2-ofs, but that's pretty standard. The 2-of Golden Lord, best card in the game. 2 Heavenly Prison. This card is just so cracked. Like the fact that it triggers off of my opponent's set cards flipping. Like it was running shit today, and then you just set the Brave cards off of it. So this is the MVP right here. And then the 2-of theory, the 2 ash, because you don't want to brick on monsters. You want to draw like one monster at most in every hand. Like you want to draw like either this, or this. Like you don't want to draw them together really. You need cards to pitch off the Golden Lord. And then 2 Enchantress. I only played 2 just because, like I said, I don't want to draw more than one monster per hand. And also, like, you can use the extra copy, I guess, for like link plays and stuff. But I would rather just draw another trap. So we just went with 2 today, and it seemed to work out just fine. And then, of course, the Griffin. So that's it for monsters. And then, of course, the 3 right. This card is just a hammer. As soon as you activate this card, like, I mean, if you see this in your opening hand, you know it's about to be bad for your opponent. So if you open this and you get your negate up, put up the Omni negate, and then set 4, like, chances are you've just won. So card's nuts. The 1 Draco back, Fateful. Of course, the 3 Extravaganza. I mean, card's nuts. Then 2-of Theory. 2 Cursed Eldland. Yeah, card's insane. Going second. If you draw like this and right and like maybe Enchantress, or I don't know if you've already got them down low on life, that's like automatic OTK right there, basically, because you're gonna Golden Lord. I think somebody just passed out. You're gonna Golden Lord, send something, and then you're gonna write, get the Draco back. That's a bounce. So you're outing 2 cards, and then you have 75 on board. So if you open this or what's it called, or this, that's an automatic OTK, because you're gonna be able to just summon one of those, and that's over 8k damage.
How many times a day did you win in like 10 minutes?
Probably like half of my games at least, like, were just like OTKs out of nowhere. Nobody expects Eldlich to OTK, like put 10,000 on board, so it's freaking insane. And then for the 1-ofs, called by, because since you play the Brave shit, you kind of want to stop at hand traps, and this card's just, you know, generically busted. And then Foolish Burial, you can dump the Golden Lord, or you can dump the Enchantress. That's another reason why I only played 2 Enchantress. This is kind of like the 3rd copy, so yeah, and it's a spell, not a monster. And then just generic lineup here, 3, 3, 2. But the one card everybody told me not to play, and they called me an idiot, and they all kicked me around and bullied me for playing this card. And I told them, no, I'm gonna play it. Golden Lamp Forever. Anyone who dueled me saw this card. Anyone who dueled me cried because of this card. This card just seals the deal. If you got Griffin, and let's say you've like kind of simplified the game state, and you got a Griffin, your opponent's like, oh, I think I could play through a Griffin. I think I'll be all right. And then in phase, you banish your Elixir and you set this, and then just the life is drawn right out of their eyes, and then they're like, all right, yeah, let's go make game. Yeah, dude. So the card is nuts. 3 Skill Drain. Best Floodgate. This card was taking names today. Like, I mean, it's just broken ass card.
Did you draw it a lot?
I did. Sometimes I draw more than one.
No wonder you got first.
Yeah, so draw this a lot, you'll get first. And then card that was kind of iffy, that I've been playing is the Tikaboo, because a lot of people say play Rivalry, play Gozen. But I opted to play this one because in the mirror match, let's say I've already established my whole board. You know, everything's different. I got a fairy right token. I got the Wing Beast Griffin Rider. I got the zombie Golden Lord. I got the machine.
It's rock.
Was it rock? Oh, rock. Sky Prison. And then, so they're all different. So you just flip this. And then if they like try to, Sanguine, Conk, okay, chain this. Turn all your shit off. Goodbye. So cards nuts. This is honestly a flex spot. This could be anything. Like,
Could be 3 rivalry.
could be 3 rivalry. It could have been, well, I'll show you what else I played. The 2-up theory kicks back in. It could have just been a 3rd torrential, because I played 2 torrential. Torrential, oddly enough, was only good. I only drew it against mirror matches. I played like 4 mirror matches today, and this card was like wrecking the mirror match, because they would, let's say they like try to block an attack or something and summon their conch to like block my Golden Lord, but my Golden Lord's protected from destruction, so I just torrential, blow up their shit, and then my Golden Lord would actually be able to get through and poke through. And then 2-up theory, 2 solemn strike.
What rarity?
Collector's rare. If you don't have collector's rare, just quit. So yeah, the rivalry could have just been like another torrential, another strike, and then like maybe a random one of. Strike was amazing. I need to play 3 of this, but I was like drawing this all the time, so I'm glad I drew it. 2 punishment. This card, it seemed like I only drew this when I needed it exactly, because I would draw it and I wouldn't have activated my extravagance yet, so I like have all my good targets, and it was just broken because like you simplify the game state, you pop whatever monster they got, you pop whatever back row, whatever field spell, whatever's giving you trouble, and then clear the way for a victory. And then the card that everybody should be playing, that, you know, they're all thinking, should I play it? Should I play it? Yes, you should play
Say
it.
that again.
Fucking Gravedigger's Trap Hole. This card is insane. Against the mirror match, it just says, what does it say that? Why does it say inflict 2,000 damage to your opponent? Why does it have to say that? I don't know. The card is just insane. Like, negate a Golden Lord, negate an Enchantress, I don't even know, negate whatever you feel like, hand, grave. It negates banish, so if they tragedy, negate tragedy.
Negate all hand traps.
Negate ash, yeah, hand traps. Yeah, it's good against branded. It's a good generic, like,
And it's not
negate.
once per turn.
Not once per turn, so if you draw both, like 2,000, and then summon your Golden Lord, summon a conch, attack for game, like, card's insane. So that's it for the main deck. I think, I want to say it's 44 main deck.
I don't think it matters with this deck.
It really don't matter. So yeah, there's that. Extra deck. Kind of, I wouldn't say it's a wacky extra deck, but I didn't play any like multiples. This is all one-ofs, even though I played the extra, just because I was like kind of cocky. I just knew I wasn't going to banish when I needed. It just is what it is. The M deck, this card actually came up today where I would actually summon it into cards that people summoned and like would blow stuff up, so that was nuts. Nightmare Phoenix, I never made it because I never had a card to discard, and there's never like problematic back row, I guess. Like the Brave Engine was kind of dealing with all that. This card is probably the one I summoned the most. Just give your Golden Lord a boost, give all your stuff a boost so you can like attack over problematic monsters.
And it decreases all Despia by 400.
Yeah, all the darks are down 400, all the lights go up 500. Helps your Golden Lord, like if you have a Golden Lord, say you summon one from grave, that one's 35, the other one's a measly 25. You put this out, it goes up to 3,000, so it's like you got 2 big fat boys. So it's pretty nice. This card, you can make it with the Heavenly Prison, whatever. Didn't make it once today, but it comes up in testing a lot. This one, really good. Let's see, what did I steal today? I stole like a evil twin or something. You can like in the mirror match attempt to like try to take a golden lord and just like force stuff out. So this card overall really good. This card never made it, but in testing it does come up for me at least. So I like to just keep it there. One Intis. It was always there when I needed it, so just played one. Also I was side decking super polys, so I played some super poly targets. It only came up once against, it was the final match of the day. Super polyed like a chimera and a masquerade or something away. Made this and basically helped me win the game and get first place. This guy right here, this had my opponent shaking, man. Like I never summoned it, but just the fact, like one of the guys that I played, gold. I played it against a mirror match for the final. This came up for semifinals. This was the finals. The dude he was watching my semifinal match, and it was the mirror match I was about to play against. He saw that I had the super poly, so he was scared of this the whole time. Like it was like in his head.
Like 5 times.
Yeah, like it got into his head or something. I don't know. He shouldn't have been that scared of it, but just the fact he knew it was there, I think, made him think a little bit more. So it was nice. And if you get this card out, I mean, it is a banger. So yeah, pre-slept on. The Wind Pegasus, never used it, but now that I think about it though, like there was a lot of Dragoon running around, so this house Dragoon, so I'm glad it was there. This, you have to play this. You can make it with an Ash and a Conch or a Hakero, or just send it off punishment, and it helps you recycle like your banished Golden Lord if they banish one, and you can put in a lot of work. Pleiades, I'd never made it once, but there was times where it was threatened, where I had the 2 level 5s, and it's like, okay, they know it's possibly going to come out, so they had to stop it, so you gotta have it. This card won me my finals, and actually this won me like quite a few games, surprisingly. Only played one, and this was actually putting in work, like winning games. So I'll probably bump it up to 2, and I'll cut this, because this card sucks. You're never gonna make this. Like, you're gonna make this and win. This is like overkill. You're never gonna make this unless you win. Like, so this ain't gonna come up. And then the Zeus to top it off. I guess, might as well, right? But it never came up. So there's that. That's extra deck. And side deck, a little bit more of the 2-up theory going on here. Just the 3rd to round it out, because this stops Lightning Storm, and the more grindy matches, this card is just like overperforms. So you're gonna want that 3rd copy to like get out your right, get out your Extrav, and just basically push for game. And it's a level 10, so just overlay, make the good stuff max. So broken card. 2-up theory, 2 Lava Golem, because you don't want to draw too many monsters. But if you draw 1, it's just right for the right scenario, and this will just like destroy them.
How's that possible?
The Legal Knight, no, I don't really see anybody playing this, but this card I realized is broken because both effects are quick effects. So it's just like Griffin, where you can special it, quick effect, and it's a quick effect double bounce. So what you would do in theory, special it, effect, bounce their 2 cards, give it to them, Draco back effect, bounce it back to hand, pass or something, or if they're still alive, you pass. Then during their main phase, quick effect, summon it out again, and then you have a quick effect, double bounce again. So this is not a bounce 2, this is a bounce 4. So that's when I realized, like, I need to play that card. It never came up, never drew it, never went for it. But in theory, I'm pretty sure it would have came up. I just could never get to it. 2-up theory, the super polys. You don't want to draw more than one of this. So I think 2 is just fine. Like, you want to draw this and like a bunch of traps, or like this and like a golden ore to discard off of it. So yeah, this card's broken. The Harpy's Feather Duster for the mirror match, and you can set this. My boy Dylan taught me this. You can set this off of the Heavenly Sky Prison, and yeah, like blow out the mirror match with that. So yeah, and then the 2 Evenlies. I hate drawing more than one of this, so I played 2. So I was playing like 2 Lava Golem, 2 Evenly. Feather Duster is kind of like a 3rd Evenly. And I would always like top deck this card and like just sack the shit out of people, so it was awesome. 3 Deep Barrier. This card never came in. Even, well, I was expecting a lot more Sword Soul, a lot more Brain of Despia, and I only had like 1 Brain of Despia matchup, no Sword Soul. I sided in for like a weird like rank 8 OTK deck. He was making like the Draglubian and summoning the dude who goes to like 9k or whatever. I sided in for him, but I beat him without drawing it. So this is like a flex spot, could be anything. And then to finish it all off, the 3 Judgment. I usually am more reliant on this card, but I was like kind of hesitant siding this in because I was going into time quite a bit. And so like game 3, sometimes I won't even side it in, even if I know I'm going first, just because I don't want to lose in time. And that's why I just had this guy to kind of protect me. And also the Griffin gives you the negate, so it's like whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much it. What was it? I went XO2, 2 draws, and then went undefeated in Top Cut. Got first place, won 6 boxes. It was a wrap. It was easy.
All right, thank you, Dante. We're about to open up these boxes. Hopefully, get some 300 Starlights. So
yeah, I'm about to crack them open. Shout out Team PCD. Shout out Akeem. Shout out Jordan. Shout out Bears Regional, Fayetteville. Shout out KP. Shout out James. He's passed out on the couch right now. Had a long day. Shout out Dylan for theorizing the deck, and then me net decking him, getting my first place. So it was awesome.
all right, thank you, Dante, and we'll see you at Tulsa.
Peace out.